Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill for the Cubs, Justin Steele. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Nick York leading things off and takes a strike. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Fastball is outside. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit.
Number 19, Jared Triolo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it remains 2-2. And delivers outside. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
The right fielder,
Two down,
10,
bases empty. Brian Reynolds here. Strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, today's starting pitcher, Mitch Keller. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ian Happ leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rodriguez makes the play. One away. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
That one misses. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Full count.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting third, the
2 outs,
designated
base is
hitter,
empty.
Seiya
Suzuki, the next come to hit. And
No,
ball
that's a
1.
ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Next
Ball
offering
inside.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting
fourth,
great results.
the right
lately.
fielder,
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Kyle Tucker in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Dansby Swanson in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one is absolutely belted. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. His 2nd home run of the series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. Next to hit, Michael Bush. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Keller, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Popped in the air, left field. York pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Joe Adell.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
Steele back to work. And it's fouled away. Chopped left side, but it kicks foul. That one almost got him.
Two. Full count.
Here comes a 3-2. And that's too high, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Now snap throw to first. Adell back on a dive. The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hat hauls it in, and there's one away. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate with just one hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. And that one clips the corner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's McCutchen.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
A swing and a soft liner. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Nolan Arenado. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Fought off foul. That one way outside, and a count 1-2. The pitch. That misses. The count now 2-2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side. Takes it himself out. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
The catcher.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball.
First pitch misses. And strike 1 to the catcher. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Shaw with some struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Inside, just missed. On the ground to the left. In time to Bush. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Liover Peguero getting ready to hit.
Liover Peguero.
Peguero, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over. And now Nick York. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Triolo stands in now, looks at that one inside. York off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it. And now 1 away. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the designated
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a foul out of play.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This to center field. Adele on the run. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that is that. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds. And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Joe Adele. Foul ball there. Just missed. And strike 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Outside low. 1-0.
1-0.
And there's a strike. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In the air, right field, Tucker. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Now at the plate, Nick Gonzalez.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Off the plate.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, and now Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Out towards right center field. Adele moves under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo, he was all over that
7.
first pitch fastball.
Shortstop,
Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that is out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. Reynolds raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Just missed. Man at second. Inside,
inside.
just missed. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Tag, and he's out at the plate, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started, and here is Liover Peguero. Steele back to work. Slider for a strike.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Struck him out looking. So the batting order turns over, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Nick York, 1 for 2. And that one upstairs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker has a beat on it, reaches for it, but it's foul. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Shaw. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jared Triolo. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
There's a high chopper. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
The right fielder, number 10.
And now the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Triolo, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right side. Tucker makes the catch, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but
runner takes off, lifted in the air, out to left, and it falls. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, The center fielder, O'Neill.
Tim Mesa into the game.
And compared to a lot of other
Now
relievers,
pitching for
strikeouts have
Pittsburgh.
not been a big weapon for him this
Number
year.
18,
So the defense should be
Tim
active.
Mesa.
First and second, no outs. Cruz digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Grounder might be two. Acrobatic throw for one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter now,
Up next,
Seiya
to the
Suzuki.
top, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Runner on the go. Rips one to right. Reynolds snags it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 3. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
No
Save.
ball. 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Ball.
He knew right away it was an off-speed
2
pitch.
balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
The batter, number 7.
Over that one.
Shortstop,
Fielder got a piece of it, but
Dan
the way that thing came off the bat, no
Woodson.
surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-1. So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That
Ball,
misses,
down.
and that is ball 1. Two outs. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Pittsburgh,
Top of the
center
6th
fielder,
inning
number
at the
7,
plate for Pittsburgh, Joe Adell.
Adell.
And foul ball. Adell, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Ball.
And misses inside.
1 ball.
Well, every
1
pitcher
strike.
wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4
The
strikeouts
catcher,
for
number
him
5,
on the bump
Andy
today. Andy
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. That one's
Ball.
upstairs, ball 1.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Inside.
Ball 2.
And the count is 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. To third, Arenado. Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third, but that rolls foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back. Here's Nolan Arenado. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their
Now
clutch hitting has been
catcher,
excellent.
Carson.
Here's the catcher to
Kelly.
hit. Carson Kelly. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. And stepping in is the speedy Matt Shaw. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ will hit next.
1
for 3. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Carmen Mlodzinski. And this is appearance number 45.
Pirates, number 50, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one high in the air to left center. York right there to make the grab. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ben Brown.
Coming on to face a righty
Now
here, and
pitching
he's
for
been
the Cubs.
fantastic against him this year.
Number
His numbers in
32.
those matchups are very good.
Morale.
And now it's Andrew
Leading off to the
McCutchen.
plate, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And a foul ball.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Swanson. And McCutchen is out. Key Brian Hayes, the next to hit.
Now batting.
And when you talk
First
about
baseman,
elite
Key
defensive
Brian
third baseman,
Hayes.
this guy's at the top of the list. Fastball for a strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And that's downstairs and outside. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Aguero stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That clips the corner.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And 1-2. That's inside. That's down and in.
Full count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And it's even up. Hit in the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here at Wrigley Field, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Nick York. Brown back to work. Right through there for a strike. And now
No,
the count
that's a
is
ball.
even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Triolo, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swinging a foul straight back. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and now 3-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Reynolds in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, belted. Going back. And it lands in the basket. A home run. And they close the gap. It's 7-4.
Now pitching
Porter
for the
Hodge
Chicago
comes
Cubs.
on now. He's into the
Number
game with the
37.
bases empty.
Porter Hodge.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Adell. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next to the plate.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
No ball, 2 strikes. 1-2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one in the dirt.
2-2.
That one out to right. Tucker on the move. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Pirates.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
64.
8th. Caleb Ferguson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So up now for
Leading
Chicago,
off for
Michael
the Cubs,
Busch.
the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And that's
Ball
downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the
Now
first
batting,
out.
third baseman.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back there. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 7th home run of the season. It's 8-4. Now the catcher up to hit, Carson Kelly. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
Matt Shaw now at the plate.
Shaw.
Run around the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Cubs,
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a
number
new pitcher on the
56.
mound, Nate Pearson.
Nate.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Andrew
Leading
McCutchen
off for
getting
Pittsburgh,
ready to
the
hit.
designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Pearson, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
0-2.
In the dirt,
1-2.
now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fastball for a strike. Outside, 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Next
Ball 2,
offering
down.
is down low. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no
3-1.
panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a chopper out to short. In time to Busch, and they're down to their last out. Liover Peguero digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. And that misses.
Inside.
And it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The Pirates down to their final strike. And that one missing low. Three and two. The pitch is outside. And
Now
ball
batting,
4.
Left fielder.
Two
Nick
outs, runner at first.
York.
Now Nick York. Yeah, that's fouled off. Figueroa off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game, and the Cubs finish off a 4-game sweep.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And our final here today, 8-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.